early must be the motto at Clough. The crowd in the grandstand still enjoying the evening sun as the riders line up for the Senior Open. McNally pensive as he waits on the second row. Courtney's team making sure he gets the best possible view. We're ready for the start. On commentary, Harold Crooks and George McCann.
The revs bill. Richard Britton is the man to show first as they head into Clough in this open race. But it's John Donnan, the man who beats them all into the corner for the first time. John Creeth on the outside. Britton heads into the lead. John Donnan in second place. John Creeth on the 250 in third. We're heading for Alexander's jump for the first time. And look at James Courtney on the inside of John Donnan as they approach the jump. Courtney moves up into second place. Britton jumps cleanly. Courtney in second place on the 750. 150cc more than the boy in front of him. But it's Britton who is first into Dunbot. Courtney in second place. Then Donnan in third. Joey Dunlop there in the 500V twin bag in about 7th position. Courtney now in the lead as they go through the glade and past the Harrows. Last man showing there, number 10, was Norman Gordon. But it's Courtney from Britain into the Corby corner. Donnan in the 3rd position. And number 12, John Creeth there in 4th position. They're powering their way up the hill for the first time in this final 750 race.
But Elders, the order still the same among the top 4, but in 5th position it's Alec Donaldson. Then in 6th it's Adrian Archibald. He had another terrible start for this final race of the afternoon.
But the man in front, James Courtney, on the 750 Honda, crosses the line, goes down the gearbox, going out onto the second lap. He's already 1.9 seconds ahead of Britain, with John Donnan still in 3rd position. Donnan, the man who has made a tremendous impression this year, man from down on the County Down coast. In 3rd position, the rest of the field streaming through there. We can see the elbows flick as they go up the gearbox. Over the jump goes Courtney, completely in control. The big 750 singing along as he goes down through the bottom corner yet again.
The leader's still the same at Dunbot on lap number 2. But it's Alex Donaldson that's up into 4th position, and the next Gary Dines in behind him in the first of the 250s. Joey Dunlop bringing up the rear of that bunch of riders there to go down through the glade.
Running in 10th position, but it's thick and fast there from...
At Corby, it's Courtney. Then it's Britton. He has a quick look to see where John Donnan is, and there he is now. He too has a look behind. But Courtney is the man really in command of this race. Nobody to touch him at the moment, using every inch of the road as he sweeps up into Clough Village, up into the hairpin at Clough, braking very, very carefully, then turning on the power.
Yes, Courtney with the most powerful bike in this race. He's going to stretch his advantage, there's no doubt about it, over Richard Britton. There he goes now in 2nd place, then a 7-way battle for 3rd place between Donnan, Dines, Donaldson, Archibald, Creeth, Dunlop and McNally. It's as close as that as they head down towards Alexander's jump.
We're now in lap 4 with the leader, James Courtney. Into the Dunbot corner, you can hear the echoes of the 750 machine as he goes down the glade. Richard Britton in 2nd place. Courtney through O'Hara's. A massive wheelie as he comes round Brown's front gate. Hard on the brakes, you can see the back wheel moving under the stress of the braking. Tremendous power in this machine. Britton in 2nd place, riding a lone battle there against the clock. Nearly a max run. Gary Dines on the 250. Settles in. But that man Courtney is really pushing it hard in the 750 Tilston Honda. Positions remain unchanged for the next 2 laps. James Courtney on that 7 now still leads at Dunbot corner. Richard Britton braking hard, left and right movement of the rear wheel signifying the hardness of the braking. Gary Dines in 3rd place on the 250. In this tremendous battle, Donnan from Dunlop, from Archibald and McNally, battling it out there for the lesser placings. Through O'Hara's they go, but on the brakes, it's James Courtney, powering his way up the hill. Then Francis Everard, a back marker, has his race to run as well as Richard Britton powers his way, trying to catch the man ahead of him.
And down through Wade's Mill goes James Courtney. He seems to be on a flyer this time, up into the right and the left-hander that leads to the finish line. There goes Richard Britton, but Courtney has broken the absolute lap record for the Clough circuit. He's the first rider ever to go over 110 miles per hour. And Britton out on lap number 8 now. 3 laps to go for Richard Britton on the less powerful 620 Honda over Alexander's jump. Is Richard Britton still holding on to second place? Down towards Dunbod corner, but there's the scrap for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. As Donnan from Dunlop, from Archibald, from McNally. Still no change in those positions there. As they go down towards Alexander's jump, John Creeth and Alex Donaldson there have disappeared from the scene. They're back in 8th and 9th places.
And as Gary Dines on the 250, turns on the power, using the versatility of the 250. Then it's Donnan, Dunlop, Archibald and McNally. Still locked in conflict. Donnan rounds the left-hander onto the Clough Road. Joey in the 500. Archibald still in there and third in this four-way battle. McNally holding the brief as James Courtney threads his way through the back markers. Cross Alexander's jump.
Yes, James Courtney there on his way down to Dunbod. There's a lot of trick parts in that RC45 Honda. There's a scrap for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. No change in running order. It's still Donnan, Dunlop, Archibald and McNally.
Dines on the 250 Moira Honda, using all the power he's got that he can squeeze out of it. But this is the battle. Donnan, Dunlop, Archibald and McNally. Tremendous four-cornered fight through O'Hara's Glade. But at the Corby corner, James Courtney, the man with number 1 on the machine, number 1 on the road. Second still is Richard Britton, number 18.
We saw John Creeth and Alex Donaldson a couple of laps ago, but they have slipped back now to 8th and 9th places as we watch Gary Dines coming out of Corby corner. Takes a look over the shoulder. Still the scrap raging there for the lower leaderboard places. Donnan, Dunlop, Archibald and McNally. No change there for 4th to 7th positions.
And no change at the front as James Courtney comes up into Clough Village to start the last lap. And look at him, he's hanging out his right leg there. He must have clipped the bank somewhere. There's no slider on his right knee, proving that he has had some problem with that right leg. Britton then powering his way a wheelie as he tries to stay in contention. And we see this battle. Joey Dunlop now ahead of John Donnan, Archibald and McNally. Joey on the 500. Francis Everard now being enveloped by the 4 of them as they come out into the braking area in Clough Village. So the 500 twin now being put to full use by the maestro himself. Joey Dunlop, Donnan, Archibald and McNally is the running order. The jumping giant, Joey Dunlop goes across Alexander's jump for the last time, goes up the gearbox and still the front wheel comes up as Gary Dines, he's in 3rd place. He rounds Dunbot corner for the last time.
And O'Hara's Joey's there in 4th place, but look at McNally, he's up in the 5th position.
Dines at the Corby corner for the last time. Has a quick look to see where the other men are, and they're being led by Joey Dunlop from McNally now in the 250. Donnan and Archibald, and look at this man, Courtney, a massive wheelie as he comes through, wades there at 160 miles per hour to take the checkered flag and win the last race of the day and set a new lap record. Britton takes second, and then we look back to the battles behind him between Joey Dunlop and Owen McNally, John Donnan and Adrian Archibald. But at the line, it is Joey Dunlop who holds off McNally, who had the cheek to challenge him.
So James Courtney taking no prisoners in that one, clocking up the fastest lap in the process. Britton had to settle for second, with Dines in 3rd place.
Now to get around there at that speed in the big bag is quick. Machine is going really well at Honda. As I was saying earlier, we've got the twin injectors from Honda, and Tilson's and Lee Cooper both work together, and it is really, really quick that motorbike.
Yeah, a lap record of over 110 miles an hour.
Yeah. Well, I think it was 170 the old one. Is that correct?
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely going, and enjoy that as well. Yeah.
He enjoyed it, and they must have enjoyed the view of the racing and of the County Antrim countryside in what was a rare good day.